Hello and welcome to the September Ipswich Art and Soul Show. To celebrate the gold medals won by the Great British Olympic team at the Tokyo Olympics, I have chosen Gold by Spandau Ballet to start the show.
Thank you for coming home. Sorry that the chairs are all warm. I left them here, I could have sworn. These are my salad days, slowly being eaten away. Just another play for today. Oh, but I'm proud of you, but I'm proud of you. Nothing left to make me feel small. Luck has left me standing so tall. Gold, always believe in your soul.
That was Gold by Spandau Ballet. Next up on the Ipswich Art and Soul Show, we have a song by the Mersey Beats called Sorrow, which was covered by David Bowie and was recorded back in the early 60s. This is Sorrow, the Mersey Beats.
With your long blonde hair and your eyes of blue, the only thing I ever get from you is sorrow. Sorrow. You're acting funny, spending all my money
Hi, good morning. This is John Joe, and I'm going to introduce a song by a woman who very sadly died last year called Helen Reddy. She was a big star in Australia, and I really respected her work. So now we're going to play a song called That Ain't No Way to Treat a Lady.
I guess it was yourself you were involved with. I would have sworn it was me. I might have found out sooner if you'd only let me close enough to see. That ain't no way to treat a lady, no way to treat your baby, your woman, your friend. That ain't no way to treat a lady, no way. But maybe it's a way for us to end. I was only being a picture with all the colors I know, while you were busy looking into wide new mirrors and loving the show. That ain't no way to treat a lady, no way to treat your baby, your woman, your friend. That ain't no way to treat a lady, no way. But maybe it's a way for us to end. There's a funny kind of consolation keeping me sane, and I'd really like to share it, crawl on deep in my brain. See the times you never felt me loving you or needing you, so leaving you now, you still won't know how to feel the pain. I was looking out for my happiness while you were looking within. And before you know, your own reflection always starts to tire you. It's happened again. That ain't no way to treat a lady, no way to treat your baby, your woman, your friend. That ain't no way to treat a lady, no way. But maybe it's a way for us to end. That ain't no way to treat a lady, no way to treat your baby, your woman, your friend. That ain't no way to treat a lady, no way. But maybe it's a way for us to.
The next song is Time Travel by Stu Ferris, recorded at Ipswich Basement Studio.
Hi, my name's Nadine. I'm the new art facilitator for Ipsum. Today, I've chosen Paradise City by Guns N' Roses. The reason I've chosen this track is it reminds me of all those lovely summer days, wind your windows down in the car, sing out loud, and takes me back to when I was 16 again.
That was Guns N' Roses' Paradise City, chosen by Nadine, our new art facilitator. And next up on the Art and Soul Show, our usual feature, Brian's Adventures in Faraway Lands. This month, quite poignantly, he's talking about his time in Afghanistan.
Most of my adventures have been in places where I haven't been the actual target. Might have been shot at, but not the actual target. When I went to Afghanistan, that was the first time I'd been anywhere where I was the actual target. And what I found was that we had to change the route that we went to the office every day. We had to change vehicles quite regularly, just to make sure that nobody found a pattern and could either kidnap me or kill me. Afghanistan was very interesting because what they did was set up an election, and they wanted an impartial information service. Well, originally they wanted to do it using SMS, but they just could not do it. And they asked me if I could come up with a way. So I looked at what's called IVR, Interactive Voice Response. Now, everybody has used it. It's the one when you ring up and they say, press 1 for accounts, press 2 for service, press 3 for sales. That's the kind of thing that I set up. Now, what we did had 6 new news stories every day in 3 languages, Dari, Pashto and English. What you would get on the phone answering would be press 1 for Dari, press 2 for Pashto, press 3 for English in their own languages. It would then ask you which of 6 stories that you'd like to listen to, and you press the relevant number. Now, that wasn't all, because what we set up on there was the ability to dial out. So all you had to do was create a database of people and their phone numbers, and 8 o'clock in the morning would start. It would ring everybody on the database in sequence. Now, we were running about 6 lines doing that, and so the 6 lines were generating the calls, and people could use them or not. And there were always 2 lines for people ringing in to listen to the news. I trained the in-house journalists how to record in their own language, of course, and how to edit. The edited pieces were then vetted by the station manager as such, and he would approve or not approve, depending on how many sources gave us the information. It was very successful. NATO got very annoyed because we were telling the truth. When they said that a convoy of vehicles had not been attacked, but it was merely a donkey walking over an IED, we were able to say that with 3 different sources, the convoy had been attacked by the Taliban. So they weren't very happy with us, but that was our job. Accurate news. Didn't have to work all the time. I did have some time out. 3 of the journalists decided that they wanted to go to this place called Istalif, which was a village high up in the mountains to the north of Kabul. Now, I wasn't too sure about going, but they said, no problem, you're with us. So off we went, and as we drove, there were these great mounds of grapes at the side of the road, and all you had to do was stop, open your boot and chuck in as many as you wanted and give them some money. They did tell me that Afghanistan has more varieties of grape than anywhere else in the world, which they turn into raisins, currants, sultanas and juice. We got up to Istalif and had lunch, which is brilliant. It was something called chai, which is a teapot for making tea, but what they did was fill the teapot up with a stew, a goat stew I think it was, and we had that with naan bread and fresh vegetables, tomatoes, lettuce, chilies and peppers. It was great. But the main reason they were there was because they wanted to buy some pottery for their homes, plates and things like that. Istalif was renowned for doing really good quality. And I did actually buy a pot myself. Couldn't buy too much because the problem would then be getting it home. But while I was wandering around there, the children came up and were wanting to practice their English. Good day, my name is Mohammed. How are you? And when I answered, that was it. The sum total of their English was just that. But it was quite good fun chatting to them. And one of the things that really was funny, we damaged the exhaust pipe on the car. And we went down to the local sort of workshop, and they sent a little boy under the car with some wire, and he wired up the exhaust pipe to the main body so that it didn't rattle or drag on the road. And so it was back to Kabul, where women had had a real improvement in their lives. Women could drive vehicles, they could get jobs, and in fact 8,000 were working for the government, they could go to school, and so everything had improved. But now, of course, with the Taliban starting to retake Afghanistan, women's role will be back to what it was before. Completely covered, not allowed out of the house, men did the shopping, women had no chance of working, no chance of education for the girls, and they would have to be subservient. I recently spoke to Eunice, who was the financial manager for the charity I was working for, IWPR, and she said desperately trying to find a way out of the country because she really doesn't want to go back to what it was. So let's hope that Afghanistan is not destroyed yet again by the Taliban.
That was Brian's Adventures in Faraway Lands. Next up on the Art and Soul show, we have a track which I've chosen called Avalon by Roxy Music. And the reason I've chosen this track is I was recently talking to somebody about them not being sure about what was happening in their lives and the uncertainty that was in their lives. And it reminded me of a wonderful line in this song, which I think sums it all up, where it says, "The picture's changing every moment and your destination, you don't know it." And for that, I think I want to thank Brian Ferry for helping me through my life. I love this track, Avalon by Roxy Music.
Now the party's over, I'm so tired. Then I see you coming out of nowhere. Much communication in emotion, without conversation or a notion. When the samba take you out of nowhere, when the background fading out of focus, there's the picture changing every moment, and your destination you don't know. When you brush over, there's no holding. Would you have me dancing out of nowhere?
Hello, this is Andrew in Ipswich. This song is called Step On, Happy Mondays. Singing in the shower is all fun and games until you get the shampoo in your mouth. Then it just becomes a soap opera. Wah, wah, wah.
You can never lose a homing pigeon. If your homing pigeon doesn't come back, what you've lost is a pigeon.
Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. My wife and I were very happy for 20 years, and then we met.
Always borrow money from a pessimist. He won't expect it back.
I was at an ATM, and this old lady asked me to help check her balance. So I pushed her over. People used to laugh at me when I said I want to be a comedian. Well, nobody's laughing now.
Every September, us, the gang here at Art and Soul Show, play a song called September by Earth, Wind and Fire. This year we're going to break the mould and play September Morn, which was sung years ago by Neil Diamond.
Stay for just a while. Stay and let me look at you. It's been so long I hardly knew you. Standing in the door. Stay with me a while. I only want to talk to you. We've traveled halfway around the world to find ourselves again. September morn. We danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. Look at what you've done. Why, you've become a grown-up girl. I still can hear you crying in the corner of your room. And look how far we've come, so far from where we used to be. But not so far that we've forgotten how it was before. That September morn. Do you remember how we danced that night away? Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morn. We danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morn. September morning still can make me feel that way. September morning still can make me feel that way.
The next tune is Pythony Jackson in a Broken Dream.
Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand. Yes, I am. In the days between the hours, ivory towers, bloody flowers push their heads into the air. I don't care if I ever know. There I go. Don't push your love too far. Your wounds won't leave a scar. Right now is where you are. In a broken dream. Did someone buy there? Did someone break the bread? Good people are in bed before 9 o'clock. On the pad before my eyes, paper cries, telling lies. The promises you gave from the grave of a broken heart. Every day I spend my time drinking wine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that I can understand. Yes, I am. Right now is where you are, in a broken dream. And don't you forget what I said.
Some factoids of the month. An art collector once paid $10,000 for a non-visible sculpture created by actor James Franco. The artwork was billed as the endless tank of oxygen. And yeah, it's called air. We're breathing some now for free.
Eskimos use refrigerators to keep food from freezing. From the Middle Ages until the 18th century, the local barber duties included dentistry, bloodletting, minor operations and bone setting. The barber's striped red pole originates from when patients would grip the pole during an operation.
This is an amazing story. Which creature can fly the highest and the furthest? Well, surprisingly, it's a spider. They don't have wings, but they've got something much better. They've got their silk thread. And what happens is that they do what's called blooming. They go to the highest point that they can, anchor themselves down with their feet, and start spinning the thread. And the thread goes up and up, not because of the wind, but because of electrostatic electricity. The clouds are positive, the ground is negative. Negative goes to positive, so up goes the thread, lifting the spider. Spiders have been found at 2.5 miles up. They've also been seen to fly across the Atlantic. So, the creature that can fly the highest and the furthest is a spider.
The word malaria comes from two words, mal and area, which means bad air. This derived from the old days when it was thought that all diseases were caused by bad or dirty air. Factoids of the month, ad ipsum.
Next up, we've got a song by John Joe. This is A Bucket Full of Roses.
A man of many faces, a kid so wild and blue, stuck in the mud of romance, circumstances involving you. I wonder if it matters who, why, for, and when. Such a simple problem, the solution may be Zen. A bucket full of roses no one wants to buy. The price is very cheap these days, the final cost too high. They've beaten out of existence, feeling much too sad. What to do on Wednesdays to make you feel as glad? To give back life some meaning, to help you count as sane. Live life as a person with purpose and a name. A man of many faces, a kid so wild and blue, stuck in the mud of romance, circumstances involving you. Up next is a song called Lockdown by Past Scars, a band in which Craig plays lead guitar. This number was recorded one Saturday in August. So here we go with Lockdown.
Got me shaking, my nerves are all becoming frayed. I gotta pull myself together before I find myself left behind. Yeah, life is breaking down, and there's no way to turn it around. Yeah, I'm stuck behind 4 walls, and these 4 walls are closing in. Anxiety's ruining my life, I nearly had it under control. So much I wanna do with my time and see my life finally unfold. Your lockdown's got me shaking, and my nerves are all becoming frayed. I gotta pull myself together before I find myself left behind. Your life is breaking down, and there's no way to turn it around. Yeah, I'm stuck behind 4 walls, and these 4 walls are closing in. Anxiety's ruining my life, I nearly had it under control. So much I wanna do with my time, and see my life finally unfold. Shaking, and my nerves are all becoming frayed. I gotta pull myself together before I find myself left behind.
We have Green Day, when September 8th.
Summer has come and passed, the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends.
That was Green Day with When September Ends. We cut When September Ends short because whilst making this show, we heard of the sad passing of Charlie Watts, drummer with the Rolling Stones. In memory of Charlie, who put the rolls into Rolling Stones, this is Paint It Black.
I see a line of cars and they are painted black, with flowers and my love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away, like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. Girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes.
That was Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. Charlie Watts, gone but never forgotten. And that concludes September's Art and Soul Show. We hope you enjoyed listening and we look forward to seeing you, same time, same place, next month on the Tuesday the 5th of October at 10 a.m. Wishing you all the best till then. Bye!